What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode in our NASCAR 2006 series here today on the PS2. You can see on the point standings, I did not cover this last episode. We are in 5th right now, 222 back. We lost a lot of points over the past few races. We were about 70 back, now we're 222 back. So we're going to keep fighting our way for that, and we have a 115 point lead in the truck series, and we have a 227 point lead in the Wheeling series. So doing pretty good in the bottom two ranks, but we really need to put in some work here. And hopefully we can start that here today on these tracks we're going to be going to, which is going to be UPS and the National Series. And then the Mr. Clean Race one in Hawaii. So hopefully we can run pretty good here. What I'm going to do is loosen this car up a little bit. We're able to get the pole for both tracks. UPS, it was kind of a struggle to get that. But I mean, at Hawaii, man, at Mr. Clean, you want to talk about spanking them. That thing did not budge from first place the whole time. That truck's bad fast. Here it's kind of, it was a little bit tight in the corners. It was a little snug. I wouldn't say tight. So what I'm going to do is just loosen it up just a tad because I want to drive in there pretty aggressively. It's 40 laps, but these things go by really quick. And all the guys I'm really battling are up here racing with us. So I want to make sure that we put on a show and we really get this win. We need to. The comeback starts right now, guys. The series is winding down. The season is, at least. There's probably gonna be another 10 episodes. Oh man, already. First corner. Yeah, you can see right there. Oh, no. Come on. Gather it up. We need to get on the bottom. Come on. I'm trying so hard right now to get down there. There's our teammate. Looks like he's probably going to let us in. We're going to cut his nose off and get down there. Alright. We're on the bottom. We're good. I'm not sure where Shane's at. I thought Shane was going to be higher up here, but he's not. That's the main guy. Then we got Trigger. So all these guys in front of us, they're all ahead of us in the standings. All of them. We're just missing Shane in the 32, but he's up here somewhere. I'm pretty sure he qualified pretty well, unless I'm mistaken. Usually he runs the short tracks better than these guys do. But now that we're single filed out, I feel pretty good about running these guys down. It's just really hard, and especially starting off, to get shuffled to the outside. That's just not fun. And I should have took that first corner a little bit more easy. I kind of washed up there. Drove in there too hard. But that's just short track racing, and we'll get back up here. Hopefully we can get the lead from Boyer this lap. Might have to give him a little tap here. Oh, he actually got there pretty good. So we're just going to do about like 20-21 lap stints. The car is already a little bit loose. I was expecting it to be that way though. As long as it doesn't get unbearable, I'm going to keep it with the settings that we got. It's just allowing me to roll through the corner so much better than I did during qualifying. I really had to get off of it in qualifying. Hopefully we can get him here. Going to give him a little bump, but we need to start leading laps. And we are going to reach lap traffic by the time this thing's all said and done. And that's going to play a huge factor in this race, is getting through lap traffic. Now, some of these AI, man, they're able to get through there very well. Shane is one of them. He can drive up through lap traffic like nobody's business. But these guys behind me have a little bit of trouble, so definitely going to use that to my advantage. The front 5 are starting to stretch it out just a little bit. Just a tad, or the front 3 rather, starting to pull away. And we're actually starting to pull away from Boyer here, which is great to see. So we're just going to cruise around here for a few laps, see how things develop. Hopefully this thing doesn't get too much looser than it is now, and we should be in pretty good shape. So everybody's starting to pit now. We have a good little lead going on. I think Boyer might have pitted, so that's why we're so far ahead. We're only about a second and a half ahead, unless something happened. It's always a possibility. But again, this is another track where they sometimes have trouble coming in and coming out. So we're going to wait as long as we can. The car is loose. It's sliding out of the corners, but it's not unbearable. It still drives in the corners very well. Don't think I'm going to make any changes. I'm probably going to go up on the air pressure just a hair, just so the tires don't wear out as fast as they are. That's probably going to be the only change we're going to make, though. Oh, yep, see there? Sliding around just a tad. But it's coming up to the end of the stint, so we're just going to go as far as we can on these tires, so that we have a shorter little stint after we come out of the pit. So Looks like everybody's pretty much made their cycle now through pit road. We still have a couple guys behind us that have not pitted yet. So here's the halfway mark here. Yeah, this thing's starting to become a handful now. Halfway mark here. Very pleased with how we're running though. Very pleased. We've come here in the past and this thing was just a dump truck. And it was horrible. So I'm glad to see that we're able to come out here now this year and put on a good show and actually get in pretty good contention to get the win here. So I'm liking what I'm seeing for sure. And they're really still not pitting behind us. We're just going to keep riding this out until our gas turns red before we pit. Okay, so we got another batch of cars pitting now. So that is that second wave, and we're pulling away from... Ooh, man. Yeah, we're going to have to pit sooner rather than later. Let's pit next time. Next time by. Whoa! I'm starting to get a little bit racy up here, guys. I'm just seeing smoke everywhere I go now. Drove it in there pretty hard. Okay, so we're just going to go up one on that. And that should help with the tire wear, how fast it wears down. Just a little bit. Not that I should care because we went well past what we were when we were supposed to pit. I believe that's Shane right there. Curious to see where he's running. Hopefully they don't mess up at all and we come back out in the lead. Even if we don't, I feel really confident that we'll be able to drive back up there and pass whoever's in the lead. We had a couple second lead though, but we've lost that amount of time before in the past. So it was, oh come on, oh god. Oh, there's 3 seconds gone. Oh good lord. Well, that's bad news. Oh, that's horrible. Yep, there goes Yeti. So we're definitely not in the lead right now. Man, I cannot believe that. So Yale's actually starting to lap people. Here comes Boyer. He's the leader. Whoa! God, he just slammed on the brakes. So we did lose some time, but nothing crazy catastrophic at least. We're just going to get the lead back from Boyer here really quick. And hopefully start marching our way up through these lap guys. Oh, sorry, Boyer. I was trying to tap him a little bit. Didn't mean to get myself out of shape, too. Man, same thing. A little battle for the lead here. I'm just able to get out of the corner just a tad bit lower than he can. And I try to get underneath him. And that's why that kept happening. But we're able to get the lead. Hopefully we can just start pulling away. No cautions will happen. And we'll be able to secure this bad boy. Just about 10 laps to go now. I'm so curious where Shane's running, man. So curious. Hopefully he's having just a horrible race. I feel like I see him right up there, though. Just ahead of us, like 5 cars ahead of us. Like ahead of that blue car. I can't tell if that's him or not. It looks so much like him. If that is, we're going to gain a lot of points here. So I hope that is. We're having a hard time catching these lap guys. We are pulling away from Boyer, though. Everybody's pretty much even. God, I think that... it might not be. It's hard to tell. Might be a little bit too red. Either way, I hope... No, that's not him. Either way, I hope he's back here. Fighting it out. Having a hard time in life. Boy, wouldn't that be nice. For him to just struggle a little bit. So we're at 2 laps to go now. So far, the stars are lining up just right. Got about a second lead. Just kind of cruising now. Feels really good, though. Feels good to potentially be getting this win here in just one more lap. Now, we haven't exactly been struggling in the Busch Series. We have at some tracks like Chicagoland and Daytona, of course. But, you know, we got a top 5 last race. We're still sitting pretty good in the standings, but we're going to be able to get another win here. I believe that's win number 3 for for this season. And man, we got some good road courses coming up for us. We should be able to put a clinic on these guys. And hopefully win all those road course races. That'd be sweet. So we're able to win that. Now, we're going to go ahead and head over to... Well, let's see where Shane finished at. So Boyer, Yaley, and Trigger all finished there. So we gained some good points on them. And old Himmel, he finished... Only got 130, finished 11th. So we gained a good bit on him. About 70 points. So, I mean, that matters to me. So we're back now here in Hawaii. Should have a very good race. We already have 7 wins in the truck series this season. 7 freaking wins, guys. Absolutely insane. I don't even think we got close to that last season. We're only halfway right now. So I really want to get like 15 wins in the truck series. I know we can definitely get 10. I mean, we just need to win 3 more races, and we have a good chance here to do that, to make it 8. So, I mean, I'd love to win like 15, just something crazy like that. Some crazy Kyle Busch number would be awesome. And these guys have a really weird braking spot here in turn 1. There we go. I drive it in just a little bit deeper. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, that got ugly. We really got glued together. That's something horrible about this game sometimes. You'll get on somebody, and no matter how much you let off, man, you're glued. You're stuck. So, probably a little bit my bad for sure. Now we have the opportunity, or the challenge rather, to drive up through here and see if we can make a comeback. Get back up to the lead. I think we can. Getting about 2/10 a lap on these guys. We're going to make it 3 wide going into this corner. Hopefully she'll stick. So while we are making progress, those leaders, they just continue to pull away. Absolutely insane. We're losing some time in 1 and 2 for some reason, even though we're able to drive in there way deeper than these guys. Actually, that corner wasn't that bad. We're just losing a lot of time in general, just racing around these guys. Really kind of holding us up. It's been a very slow march. Hopefully, we can get a good pit stop and make something happen. I'm definitely going to take 4 tires because, ooh, man, I'm sorry, dude. Because we're going to need all the fresh rubber we can get to drive up through here and make this charge happen. So we're going to be pitting here pretty soon. Yeah, a lot of guys are already pitting right now, actually. Might make a couple adjustments. Might make this car just a tad bit looser. Just so we can turn a little bit better. Didn't mean to get on the outside. Oh. Yeah, because we're not getting a whole lot of ground on these guys. So hopefully we can get a good pit stop. Maybe even gain some time. That'd be almost freaking unheard of. And try to get back up there. So not a bad pit stop overall. It looks like we might have gained just a little bit of time, just a hair. And I mean, by a hair, I mean just a smidge. So we'll kind of see where this plays out, where it kind of puts us for this 10 lap now stint to the end. Hopefully we'll be in the top 10. And continue that streak going. I don't think we finished outside the top 10 all season. At least I don't think we have. Here's the leaders coming out now. Looks like what's his name has a pretty good lead. Our teammate actually 133. So it's cool to see our teammate up there leading this bad boy. At the same time, I'd rather be up there leading this bad boy. We just didn't have the speed that we had in qualifying. That's for sure. Some of these guys coming out, so we are in the top 10. Ooh, they're all slowing up. We're going to take advantage. Whoa, God. There's a caution. My goodness. What happened? It looked like he was going to go down pit road again. Then he just came up and took us out. Wow. Well, this changes some things a little bit. Sitting here in 5th now. How did he get... Isn't Hamilton the one that wrecked us? How did he get the lead? Interesting. So everybody's tightened up. See if we can do anything here. Just 5 laps to go. Didn't get into that corner very well. Hopefully we can get a good run going into this corner. I'm going to drive it in there deep. Need to start making some moves happen. Here we go. Coming on the bottom now. Not quite able to make it happen. Come on, Craven. Give me some love, dude. Yep, able to get on the bottom of him now. Coming up to 3 laps to go. Oh man, it's coming down to it. And we were not able to push into that corner at all. I just couldn't do it there. Either way, we're going to finish higher than what we were going to before that caution came out. Maybe. We'll see. I think we can get a top 3. I'm really pushing it hard here. Don't think you're going to be able to quite catch these leaders. They were sandbagging in qualifying, man. They weren't anywhere this fast. We were 2/10 faster. I only put down 1 lap because we were that fast. I didn't feel the need to do 2 laps. There's Hamilton. We need to at least beat this guy. And give him a little bump. Man, look at him go. Teammates going for the lead there. Thought we can get him. We can't. Our teammate's going to win, though. Look at that. What a move he made in 3 and 4. Man, I thought we were going to have Hamilton. He cleared us, though, coming out of 2. Good deal. So our teammate won. We got a top 5 out of it. So not a bad race. Qualifying was deceiving a little bit. We'll check out the standings, see where we're at, see what we're looking like in the National Series now. I expect we're still going to have the lead in the Truck Series. At least we should. So looking at the standings, we're only 162 back now. We gained like 70 points on these guys, so that is a good deal. We're able to jump Luke Trigger to get into 4th place, so now we have to worry about just Shane again, Boyer, and Yaley like we have the rest of the season. Still have a 100-point lead on Bobby Hamilton. He closed it just a tad, and we're still leading in the Whelen Series as well. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Next episode, we're going to be racing again at, let's see really quick. Going to be at UPS in the Truck Series, and then Old Spice in the National Series. That'll be a really good race for us. And then after that, we're going to be on a UPS and IRP. So we got some really good tracks for us. Should be able to really put a clinic on these guys, and we can hopefully win the next couple races, at least the next 3 races in the National Series for sure, and hopefully the next 2 races in the Truck Series. So thank you guys for watching so much. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.